Happy Saturday, friend. It is February 1st. I know you got to be happy about that. It's a new month, the month of love, Valentine's Day, or Galentine's Day to some of my girls here. And I'm so happy that it's February. This is the month of Valentine's Day, my daughter's favorite holiday. And this morning, we went and had mani-pedis, she and I. So I have a beautiful, like, ballet pink. I wore all my beautiful rings today. These rings are the ones that I have on. 3 of them are my mom's. So these are beautiful rings that I love. And topaz was her stone. She loved that. And I've got this beautiful, beautiful garnet flower ring that I love to pieces. And this little ruby diamond ring that she bought me for one of my birthdays, my 20-something birthday, I think. And then some bracelets that I have on, some Alex and Ani. This is a St. Anthony bracelet. St. Anthony was my mother's patron saint. And this bracelet is a gold bracelet made by a beautiful lady named Sonia. And she had a jewelry store in the Virgin Islands. And I have a few of her pieces. This is one of hers. This is a hook bracelet. And you wear the hook out, in my case, because I'm not attached to anyone. So I'm looking for love. If you wear it in, that means that you're with someone. And then I just have on one of my mother's bangles, 2 of my mother's bangles. So yeah, I feel beautiful today. And my lion that I always wear, I've had this lion since I was 19. It was the first piece of jewelry that I bought for myself in New York when I was working there. And so I love this lion. It means the world to me. And the chain is a chain that my mother gave me. And I have on my lion earrings that my mother gave me. And all my jewelry today. I have, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes on this side. 5, and I have 4 on this side. I used to have my tongue pierced, and I used to have my belly button pierced. But when I had surgery, I had to take out the belly button ring, and I could never get it back in. And it wasn't done right anyway, because when I had my belly button pierced, I was over 300 pounds, so they didn't pierce it right. They pierced it basically through my stomach, but not through my navel. And so when I lose weight, I want to get that done again. And I loved my tongue ring, but I took it out also doing job interviews when I first lost my job. And I just couldn't get it back in by myself, and I never went to have another one put in. And I also have a tragus here, and I do have an industrial, but I don't have it in. I love piercings. I love tattoos also. I have my zodiac sign here, which you all cannot see it right there. I'm a Leo, so I have my zodiac sign, and it's facing me because it's for me. And I have on my foot, which you'll see at the end of the video when I show the little blurb of me getting my feet done, I have a tattoo on my right foot. It says rock star. And when I was going back to school at Belmont Abbey, and there was a young lady who I knew from the Virgin Islands, and she always called me rock star. And when I went back to school to get my degree at 45, I was a rock star. I was the rock star professor I was going to be, because I wanted to be a professor. That's why I went back to school, so that I could teach women who are older like myself, or not just women, students, male, female, however you identify. So I can teach older people, because it's not easy for us to decide that we want to go back to school. But I think it's better. We have a better experience when we're older, because we know what we want and we know why we're there. You know, we're not there because mommy and daddy are paying for us to go to school. We're paying for it ourselves. We've got lots of student loans. Like I had over $200,000 worth of student loans to go back to school. It was not cheap, and it was not easy. And I got my Bachelor of Arts degree in Educational Studies, which I've mentioned before, from Belmont Abbey College here in North Carolina. And I received my Master's in Education with the specialty in adult education and training from Argosy University that's located in Phoenix, but I did it online. So basically I was teaching myself. So me not wanting to try to edit these videos, I don't know why, because my brain is strong. I taught myself in a master's course, doing it online, that is not an easy thing. I give my hat off to everybody who gets their degrees by doing school online, because that is very difficult. It's not easy at all. So I was saying that to my young man who does my nails. His name is Eric, and he's the cutest little thing, and he's in college. And he doesn't know how to take me because I make fun and I'm joking all the time. And he thinks I'm serious. And I'm like, lighten up, dude. And he's Asian. And so he's going back to school for some kind of science. I don't know if it's computer science or engineering science or something. He wants to be some type of engineer. He wants to do either data engineering or IT, something like that. And I said to him, well, how is school going? And he's like, not too well. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, but I went back to school at 45 and you're way younger than 45, so you can do it. And he's like, 45? And I'm like, yes, 45. So he said he's having a hard time studying. He makes a lot of notes. I said, you need index cards. And he didn't know what I was talking about. Next time when I go, I might have to get a pack and take them to him. And he says, I said, you need index cards. You put down the answer on the back and you write your question on the front and you study. I got all A's going back to school in my 40s when I used that technique. That worked for me. It worked for me. Now, if you ask me today if I remember anything, the answer is absolutely not. Absolutely not. Every class I took, I excelled in. I had the best professors. Some of them I still talk to this day. And everybody loved Lexi at Belmont Abbey College. Everybody did. And I made my mark there. I truly did. And so, after each class, I got rid of that. It's like it was in the back burner. It was time for me to move on to the next thing and move on to the next thing. So I was like, okay, I can't. But anyway, he was really sweet. So I was telling him that. So I'm going to have to take him some cards next time. So my nails, pink, because I love pink, as you all know. It's my favorite color. And I love ballet pink. It's so soft. And I have the tiniest hands for somebody big. My wrists are very, very tiny. You can see the bones in my wrists. They're very tiny. Very, very tiny. Tiny, tiny. And my fingers are very small. Now I notice I've lost weight. My rings don't even, they're so big on me. Now I have to find other fingers, like my thumbs, but I only have 2 thumbs. I can't have that many rings on my thumbs. I got to put this one over here because it's too big even for my thumb now. I love thumb rings. And so I just wanted to be pretty today on my video. And this is another top. It's kind of like, it's a little floral, I guess abstract-y type. It has, to me, it has faces, and the faces look like lions to me. That's what I see. And it's kind of like autumn colors. I don't know how it comes up on screen. Like my shirt yesterday in one of my videos was lavender, but it didn't come off as lavender on screen. It looked more blue, but it was a pretty lavender purple. So this is like, it's like a garnet red, and it's brown, dark brown underneath, different colors. And it's a top from Catherine's. And it was given to me by my bestie. Her name is Rhonda in Robbins, North Carolina. And if I can find something similar, I'll link it. I forgot to link the HydroJug yesterday, so I'm going to do that today too. I got to remember to do that. But today I want to shout out some new subscribers to our collective. We have Fairy Girl 777. Lindsay Barr, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you so much. And we have 1964, Big D. So thank you, Big D. 1964, that was a wonderful year, the year we were born. So I'm happy. I'm just happy today. I'm on clouds today. I'm just on clouds. I talked to my beautiful Nancy this morning. And Nancy, Acron's Intuition, follow her. She'll be linked down below too. She's a beautiful soul. I love her so much. I am so connected to her. It's unbelievable. And so many things are parallel for us, I feel like, in our lives. I do. I love her so much. And she has shared me with so many beautiful people here. And I'm so grateful, so grateful. And I forgot to shout out my girl Ange yesterday, Roots and Waves. And I love her. She always comments the sweetest things to me. And she was introduced to me by Nancy. And or Nancy introduced me to her, I should say. And she came to my channel, and I'm so grateful. And she's a small YouTuber also. So small YouTubers unite. We got to stay united and help each other, tag each other, shout out each other in our videos, bring traffic to each other's channels. That's what we do here. We don't gatekeep here. We share. We share. So that's it. I just wanted to say how happy I was. We did self-care today, my daughter and I. You know, fun fact, which I was telling Nancy this morning, my daughter, this was her very second pedicure. She's had a manicure once before when she graduated high school. Her sister came to town and treated her to a manicure. And she's never had another one. And she graduated high school in 2017. So last month was the first time that she ever had a pedicure and a manicure together, and that she ever had gel nails and all of that. And they look so beautiful on her. And today, because Valentine's is her favorite, she got hearts. So pretty, pink nails with hearts and glitter. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And the young lady who did her nails was Victoria. And we go to a salon here in South Charlotte. It's called Aloe Nail Lounge. Beautiful people there. They're very sweet. I feel comfortable there. I've been to so many salons. I just haven't gotten a good vibe at all. And a lot of Asian salons, I don't get a good vibe because a lot of times I feel like they're speaking in their native tongue, and I feel like they're talking about me. I feel like it's negative because then they start looking around, and I know that's probably not even the case, and they're probably not even having anything to say about me. But I have some discoloration on my legs, on my lower legs from when I had Zoe, and I still have it. Zoe's going to be 27. It's just now starting to lighten up in 27 years, and I use a lot of cod liver oil and things on my skin and on my legs to get them to lighten. They used to be black. It looked like I had on black socks, but now they've lightened up a lot. But they're still much darker than the rest of my legs. And I'm very self-conscious about it. I don't wear shorts or anything like that, like never. I don't show my legs. And I do wear a bathing suit because I do go swimming with my daughter, and hopefully we'll be able to do that again on I don't know if we're going to go tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. But where she works, I'm able to be a guest with her at the pool. And we go in the evening when none of the residents are there. And we swim and walk laps in the pool and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. I haven't been since probably November, I think was the last time we went. Between September and November was the last we went. So I'm looking forward to going. And now I have pretty toes. So the pink significance on my fingernails is, I love pink. It's my favorite. And I love anything ballet and classical. And I know you wouldn't know that by looking at me, but I love that. When I went back to college, that's what I studied too. All classical music. I love guitar. I love Segovia. There's a lot of things that I love. And so pink just represents that time for me. And when I was a little girl doing ballet. And I just love pink. I love baby pink. And my toenails are green, and they're a glittery, beautiful green. So I'm kind of like Zoe said, I'm wicked. I'm Elphaba on my feet, and I'm Glinda on my fingers. And I'm like, I am. And that's one of my favorites too, The Wizard of Oz. Love. Gotta love it. The original, Judy Garland. Gotta love it. So, and the Cowardly Lion. I love it. I'm not cowardly, but I love the lion. I'm a lion. So, and I love the original Wiz. I saw the original Wiz on Broadway with Stephanie Mills. Loved it. I love that so much. I love Broadway. When I lived in New York, I tried to go to as many shows as I could back during that time. And I've seen a lot of shows, a lot of good shows. And my dad loved it too, so he would always take me to see a lot of things. So I love musicals, especially. That's my thing. I love it. And so I'll show you on the end. You'll see a little clip of my toes. And but they're so pretty. So I just feel pretty today. I feel extra pretty today. So I hope this video was about absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I'll get on later and we'll have a little chit chat. But I just wanted to shout out Fairy Girl 777 and 1964 Big D for being my 31 and 32. I'm just so grateful. I don't know who number 30 is. I hope you comment. I hope you know, whenever I go on a new subscriber, a small YouTuber channel, and I subscribe, I always go back to see what number I was. Because I like to get in on the ground floor. So you're getting in, you're really getting in on the ground floor here. So just imagine, as this year progresses, as these months progress, how much better we're going to be here. But right now, I think we're doing just fine the way we are. I think we're just fine. So I'm going to shout people out, of course, as I always do in the description. So look for yourself down there. And I hope that you get some traction and some subscribers to you. There was a lady that I watched today, a young lady. And let me see, did I get her down? I don't think I did. I didn't write her down, but I'm going to put her down. I'm going to tag her. She's a new subscriber. She has 300, I think, and change now, maybe subscribers. Very cute. And she does videos on how to gain subscribers and things like that. Really sweet. And I did comment on hers, so I'll tag her down. And there are a couple of other people who I watch and I enjoy. Not necessarily small YouTubers. Maybe one of them is, I'm not sure. But one of them, they just started recently, one of them, and she's got, my God, I don't know, maybe over 20,000 subscribers. She's in Canada. Her name is Silver and Solo, and I love her videos too. And so I'm going to link everybody up in the description box. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. It is so beautiful here. It's going to be 60. This week, it's going to be in the 70s. It's going to be 72, I think, on Tuesday, 68 on Monday. And then I think either on Thursday or something, it's going to be high up in the 70s. Like, what? In February? So, you know, the poor universe is confused and conflicted. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I don't complain about the cold at all. But I'm not a fan. Growing up, I lived in the Virgin Islands for almost 30 years. My body is still not acclimated, and I've been back stateside for 30 years. I'm 60. I've been back here for 30 years. I am not acclimated to this at all. And North Carolina is mild compared to some places. I mean, we're mild. My sister lives in Chicago, and it's freezing there. And my brother lives in Philly, where there's always snow. And so I cherish this. You know, the winters here are mild, and we can get through anything here. I just layer up. I leave the house looking like the abominable snowman, and that's fine with me. But even today, I wore a scarf this morning, but I wore sandals because I was getting my feet done. And so, yeah. But anyway, I just am so grateful that it's sunny and shiny today because we had rain last night. It poured last night. And we needed it. And we have some wildfires here in North Carolina. We have a couple of them, just like in California. I don't know if it's affecting people's homes or anything. I'm not clear on that. But we do have fires here. So that rain was welcomed. It was welcomed. And of course, I just want to send prayers out as always to anybody who needs them, whoever you believe in, the Creator. I just want to send out Mother Goddess, whomever you believe in. Some prayers to all those who lost loved ones in the plane crash from Wichita to D.C. And also there was another plane crash last night, and I think it was in Pennsylvania. I don't know where, if it was in Pittsburgh, Philly, I'm not sure where it was. But I want to send prayers out to all those people. I don't know if anyone perished. I'm not sure. So, you know, just want to send positive healing from the collective and positive healing to one of my favorite people on this platform, to one of her family members. I just want to send positive energy and healing out. And we know that all is always going to be well. It always is. When we put our minds and our positive thoughts out in the ether, everything is going to be well. So on that note, I'm going to end, and I'll be back later on. But I just want to say deuces. Thank you to my new subscribers. I love you so much. I'm so grateful that you're here. Please leave me a comment so we can talk and we can be friends. I want to reach out to you, so please leave a comment for me. And as always, you know it. Love you plenty. Here go my pretty nails. They're like a ballet pink. I don't know how they show against my top. And my toes are pretty green. I did take a video, so I'm going to send you that because I need to take a picture of them. And where I am right now in the living room, the floor is a hot mess because of our little kitten, and she's torn up everything. So I'll send, and I did put, I'm going to put in, I did a video, not really at the salon. I did a mini one, but I did my actual video. So I'm getting ready to put that up, and you'll see it there too.
It's probably because most of us are foodies, and we love to eat.
Yes.
And we don't want to settle for something that we can have every day, you know?